Hi everyone. As it's 11 o'clock, I think we'll just get started. I know there's a few people that are still due to join us. Just a few housekeeping rules. I've set everyone to mute. So right at the end, if anyone wanted to ask any questions, if you wanted to go to the chat box, you could add a comment and we could look at these toward the end. Also, if you have any questions that you wanted to ask me directly later in an email, you can see my email address here that you might want to take down just to email me separately. Okay, so we've got an agenda today. The first thing we'll look at is the agenda. So there's a little bit about me, the induction and Raffingers Journey to what we've done in-house. Make your workforce more efficient, quick wins, reporting for growth, and making Text Digital update. So I'll go straight on to my introduction. So my name's Amy Townsend. I'm the cloud manager at Raffingers. I currently manage 4 account managers and 2 bookkeepers within our cloud team. I've been working here for the last 2 years within the cloud team, and we've done so far 2 system reviews. The 2 system reviews have been very different. I can talk about them a little bit later on once we've spoken about some of the add-ons and some other bits. So, our journey within Raffingers. So, what we have learned at Raffingers at the moment is we quickly thought that obviously using Xero was the best way forward, especially with making Text Digital. The thing that we quickly done was just moved our clients from their existing software, being spreadsheets, Sage, or any other desktop softwares, straight onto Xero. We've done this basically duplicating the processes that they was already using, but that's not always the most efficient way of doing things. So we quickly learned that we needed to talk to our clients, understand their needs, their processes, what they're currently doing, and improve on that, make them more efficient. So we've done that, and the first thing we wanted to do really was document the processes and the best way of making them more efficient. So what we used was a great tool called Sweet Process, and I'll quickly demonstrate Sweet Process for you because it could be beneficial for yourselves internally as well as us. So I will go to Sweet Process for you to show you. So Sweet Process is obviously a process tool. So you can type up all your procedures, whether or not they're internal or you have clients' processes that you need to type up. So each step within a process, you can type up your words, step-by-step guides. You can have screen prints. So obviously you can see here we've typed up a Xero training manual for our clients. You can have screen prints, you can add videos, you can also have web links, you can have links to different processes. So this is quite good to have just for your company. We quickly learned also when typing up the processes, we saw duplications and inefficiencies. So with regards to doing this, we then improved how people were using Xero and doing things for their companies. So it's definitely worth looking at. We go back to the slides. You will see the next thing we need to talk about is invoicing. So here at Raffingers, we obviously work very closely with Xero. That's who we predominantly choose to use as a cloud-based software. We do also support QuickBooks, 3Agent, and Cashflow. However, we obviously do specialise within Xero. We use Xero to speed up processes such as invoicing, quickly generating invoices, track invoices, automate reminders, send out bank statement reminders, sorry. And you can also get paid faster through Xero. You can connect your Apple Pay, your PayPal, to send links to your customers with your sales invoices. For example, this is here, the client will receive the sales invoice with the Pay Now button. So that's quite a good, quick and easy way of getting paid. You can also customise your sales templates, which some people like to do. You can have different templates for different customers. You don't just have to have the one template. So it's really quite good to get rid of all your Word documents that you might be doing at the moment before entering onto Sage. So again, helping you go paperless. So Receipt Bank, we use Receipt Bank for all of our purchase invoices. This also connects well with Xero, but also does work well with QuickBooks Online. Receipt Bank helps you go completely paperless with all your purchase invoices, and it's a great tool as well for employees, your employees' expenses. So when they're out on site, out travelling a lot, they'll take a quick picture of their receipts on their mobile app, upload the picture of the receipts, and you will not have to bother them about requesting all the receipts that they might hold in their vans. There'll be no more manual data entry because Receipt Bank connects straight away to Xero, so they will upload a purchase invoice straight from Receipt Bank. So it improves your efficiencies in-house as well, and obviously paperless. This is something that we've done for one of our clients with regards to the expense process. So it used to take them quite a while. The worker would obviously complete a spreadsheet with their expenses. They would then print the spreadsheet, give them to someone else to then approve. It would then go to the bookkeeper to make a payment, and then it would be filed. With Receipt Bank, the worker will obviously just take the picture. It will go straight into Receipt Bank, which it will then be approved within Receipt Bank, and a payment will be processed. So it really does cut down the amount of time that you'll be spending with receipts in your employees' expenses. So worth looking at. Right, so some quick wins with regards to the cloud software as well, especially within Xero. So with regards to Xero, you'll have items such as bank feeds. I've attached here for you a little print of some of the bank feeds. Barclays have a direct feed, so does HSBC, Metro, NatWest, Royal Bank, Scotland, Santander and Silicon Valley. Every bank feed will have a small charge. So I know Barclays have reduced their charge. They used to have £3 bank charge, now it goes down to £1.50 per month. But what will happen is on a daily basis, you'll log into Xero and see yesterday's bank statement already imported, so that cuts out something for you to do. Bank rules. Bank rules are great quick win because if you have direct debit set up, rather than entering the purchase invoices each time, you might have, for example, a mobile phone bill, and you can set up a quick rule for which will just be posted straight to telephone without you having to keep constantly entering the same data. Cash coding, if you have a lot of bank rules set up and you have a whole month's worth of bank statement to reconcile, cash coding is a great way to do this. Repeating invoices, so on a monthly basis, if you have a lot of your customers that are set up with the same repeating invoice, rather than you rekeying those invoices, you can literally just set up a repeated invoice which will be automated within Xero. Same with journals. If you have payroll journals that won't change, they can be automated as well. Untracked inventory is great if you have the same description constantly within your invoices. If you're a consultancy fees, you would just type up an untracked inventory item and you would just select that item every time you wrote out an invoice, and you wouldn't need to keep entering the same description. Payroll. Payroll is a great quick win within Xero because you'll set it up within Xero the first time. All the journals will be manually posted when you publish your payroll monthly, weekly, fortnightly, depending on your payroll runs. And you also have a good employee record of all your staff. Your staff members can also download Xero Me app and view all their old pay slips without having to bombard you for copies of their old pay slips. So that's a great thing to have a look at if you're not already using Xero Payroll. And obviously there's a lot more add-ons that you can use. This is just one of the short lists that we've mentioned today. So with with making improving your systems, obviously Xero is a great function for your bookkeeping. However, you might have loads of different apps and loads of different extra add-ons that you might require. For example, timesheets, you might have a lot of employees that need to specify what they've been working on. So T-sheets is quite a good add-on. Xero do have over 500 add-ons. So we try to cut it down, specialising as few as possible, but making sure that we're real experts in these add-ons. So T-sheets is a great add-on, works well with Xero, connects, and you can pay your employees with a click of a button. So it's great. Same with construction. Tradeify is really good. You can manage your workflows. You can actually do your job sheets via Tradeify, and you can also manage your jobs. Same with Released, and there's another one called Arthur, which is great for property management softwares, depending on the kind of work that you're doing. Workflow Max, so this is a great job costing tool. We like this for quite a few of our clients. It's a great tool. You can also use this for timesheets, job management. So it is quite a really good, powerful tool. However, sometimes we always say, get used to Xero first, and then we can start adding the add-ons, and then you can really benefit from them. Communication. So with regards to the technology these days, we've found out very quickly that a lot of people are using Office 365 and G Suites. So a lot of the companies that we deal with lately is obviously everyone wants the CRM system. So Untitled is a great small system for a CRM system that helps you grow your business, really understand your customers' needs. So Untitled is a very good tool. Failing that, with Office 365 and Gmail, it does connect with Xero. So within the contact details within Xero, you can have a real good show of activity, especially when you're chasing for payments, for invoices. You can make notes, it will connect to their email addresses. So you'll see all of that within your system. And Zoom. So Zoom, a software that we're obviously using at the moment, we like to speak to our clients face to face, but sometimes it's not always the best or most efficient thing to do to meet your clients. So sometimes Zoom's the best thing, Zoom and Skype for meetings. So management accounts. So after you've obviously updated all of your information within Xero, you have all your information up to date. We like to use Futurely for our management accounts to really improve the information that we're getting across to you. So I like to show you a quick example board quickly. So let me go over here. So Futurely. So these are the kind of information that we can provide for you. It's a great tool for forecasting your key KPIs, cash flows, actual versus budgets. We can really report on quite a few bits of information within here. So again, all dependent on your business, we can really show you some great management figures. Another great thing with Futurely is we can also set up something called alerts for you. So it might be important that on a daily basis, if your bank balance goes below £10,000, you need an alert to notify you of that. So again, maybe not necessarily offer the forecasting, but alerts might be a great tool for you. Again, depending on your business. So Making Tax Digital, the latest update. So I'll show you this video quickly regarding.
So we just found out that HMRC have announced that they're going to rephase the rollout and the timetable for their Making Tax Digital initiative, which I have to say is really welcome news. Making Tax Digital, we believe, is really important for the future of the economy, and digitising our tax system is an important step along that route. However, it's a huge undertaking. We have millions of businesses, millions of sole traders and small businesses that have a lot of work to do to work out how do we migrate, how do they start keeping digital records. And so whilst we've been supportive of the plan, we have been concerned that the timetable was perhaps a bit too aggressive. And so the announcement today means that Making Tax Digital will be, for the vast majority of businesses, now optional, at least until 2019 and then 2020. And businesses that are already filing VAT returns will not require to keep any more information than they would otherwise do for VAT. And the filing sequencing and the timing of that will align with their VAT quarters. And then from 2020, other businesses will have to keep records in a digital way. And that means that the software industry, the accounting industry bodies, and the HMRC community as a whole can come together and really take the time that it needs to do that job properly, and come up with the best solutions, the best technology, the best software, the best thinking to ensure that not only does HMRC meet its objectives for what it needs to do at Making Tax Digital, but businesses aren't burdened by more work and more red tape than they have to be. And the software industry and the accounting industry in particular can take the time it requires to get ready for that and make sure it's as seamless as possible. So good news, I think, definitely gives us all more time. It gives us the opportunity to really think about how we do this properly. And it makes for a great XeroCon, our conference in London in October, where we'll have a lot more information about what Xero is doing to enable our customers and to enable our partners to really get ready for Making Tax Digital and do so in a way that is good news for everybody.
So that was Gary Turner, the co-founder of Xero. And this is just another quick update. So from 2019, only businesses with a turnover above the VAT threshold will have to keep digital records. Everyone else will be from 2020. It's always a good thing, obviously, to be more prepared and to move quickly rather than obviously leaving it till the last minute. So you get used to the processes, the systems yourself, and obviously training your team. However, obviously, we're here to help you with regards to that. Following on nicely, we do have a complete bespoke solution for you. I will show you our website. So here at Raffingers, obviously we have dedicated account, cloud account experts. We have different solutions. Everyone has different packages. Every single quote we give is unique, depending on your needs. So it's something that definitely to think about and to give us a contact. So if I go back. System improvement review. So I started by saying that we've obviously done 2 at the moment. One great system improvement review that we've done was a jeweler's. That jeweler was using Sage and spreadsheets just to keep their stock. And we went in and completely automated the whole service. We had Xero in place, Receipt Bank for their purchase invoices, and TradeGecko for a stock system. They also use Shopify for an EPOS system. So it's completely automated now, and they're getting some great management account figures. On the flip side, the other system review that we did do, someone had gone ahead with the add-ons and really used quite a few of them. I think there was about 8 in total, and they just went a bit overboard. Some of the add-ons you've got are really powerful, and without actually looking too far into them, they was actually paying out quite a lot in subscriptions for things they didn't need. So we had to quite strip them back. So it's complete opposite systems reviews that we've done, but they've worked really well. Within Raffingers, within our cloud team, you will get a dedicated client manager. So whenever you join our department, you'll be dealing with one person within the cloud team. However, we have got 6 people in the team. If someone is unavailable, anyone will help you. We do give you training that will suit your needs. So you might need someone to come down for a whole day and sit with you and your team. We will give you manuals, or you might just prefer to do little short sessions over Skype for an hour, maybe 2 hours. Again, it's completely up to you how we help you with regards to your training. And our payable monthly contracts. So all of our clients, we try and set up on a direct debit, but we have no contracts. So at any point you can give us 30 days notice and we can cancel your contracts. And with regards to making moving to the cloud, obviously you're making tax digital compliant, so you're already moved to the cloud and ready for making tax digital. And here's just a quick overview of our team. So obviously you have myself, Myra, Imran, Emma and Ravi, who are all cloud accounting managers, and you have Lisa and Giselle, who are our bookkeepers, who help out us with our day-to-day processing. So that's it for today with regards to the webinar. If anyone has any questions they'd like to ask me, please do go to the live chat section and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Failing that, thank you for attending and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.